Welcome back. We're your hosts, Ellen.
And Amanda.
This is a podcast about real stories, honest conversations, and breaking the stigma around Huntington's disease. From personal experience to the latest research and treatments, this is a must listen for everyone impacted by HD.
So we just want to take a moment to say that life has been pretty hectic the last few months with summer and everything else that comes with that, and having
Lots
little
of
kids for
changes.
Ellen and everything else. So we didn't have that many episodes come out over the summer, but we're back. We might not be releasing one every week, but we'll try to do at least one or two a month at least. So yeah, just bear with us. You will be getting more episodes coming.
We're trying.
So this week, we posted on our Facebook page, we're going to be talking about the latest trial that just released some positive information. So it's the AMT-130 research. So we're going to be talking about what came from that study and how it has the potential to slow the progression of Huntington's disease. So we're going to explore what's next for the study, kind of how we feel about the study, and what that means for us personally in the future. So yeah, we're going to start off by sharing what is the AMT-130 study.
So we've all seen it. It's like it's making its way to social media and globally. But really, like, what is it? So AMT-130 is a gene therapy trial with the goal of reducing the production of the mutant Huntington protein before it causes significant damage to the brain and neuropaths.
Right.
So it's intended to be a one-time treatment that consists of a surgical procedure called stereotactic neurosurgery. So they use a viral vector called an AAV5 to deliver a piece of genetic material, which is like a microRNA, to like directly inject it directly into a specific part of the brain, called the striatum. That sounds right.
She's not good at English.
These are big words. So anyways, this is essentially to silence the mutant protein, the mutant Huntington gene, which is the MHTT gene. And this lowers the toxic protein that causes Huntington's disease. So this is intended to be one time. So the vector permanently stays in the neurons and continuously produces the therapeutic RNA for years and hopefully life. That's the goal, with it being the one time. But because it's a trial, things could change with that. But the goal is a one-time procedure. The trial is currently in phase 2. So in phase 2, overall, I should say, they had 29 participants, 12 of which were given a high dose of the vector, and 17 of which were given a lower dose of the vector.
So out of this study, I'm going to give you some facts about the positivity that came from the study. So they found that 75% slowing of the HD progression. So like we know, over time, HD gets worse and worse, and we have more and more symptoms, but this is showing that it slows down that progression by 75%. Also, it has a 60% lowering of loss of function, so like your employment or household chores, that kind of thing. So 60% improvement with those kinds of things, as well as 150% slowing of cognitive decline. So the person's ability to process information and that kind of thing. Also with movement and functioning, daily functioning, cognitive functioning, all of those areas also had a significant improvement. And when it comes to the Huntington in the brain, it showed that they're reducing it by 40%. So that's some very promising statistics for the study, and all the scientists are very excited about what's happening next and how positive this is, and how many new studies can come from this one study alone.
Yeah.
Because now they know.
So I just want to jump in. I just want to make it clear that this doesn't take away already existing symptoms. It just slows the progression of the disease. So if you already have these symptoms, it doesn't take them away. Just for clarity.
Mm-hmm. Like in some cases, there was a few cases where like their cognitive improved slightly, but it's not going to make it.
Yeah, it's not like a cure. Like yeah.
And obviously, like the goal would be to give somebody this drug before they develop the onset of HD, so that it prolongs the onset of HD up to 20, 40 years is what they're hoping for. But obviously, you can also give it to somebody that's already showing the symptoms of HD and just kind of slow down the progression dramatically.
Yes.
So, what's next with this trial? So, right now, they are in conversations with the FDA in the states, and they're hoping that they will get approval for it by early 2026. So just a few months away. They're hoping that they'll be able to get the drug licensed in the US. And then from there, they'll be able to launch a new phase 3, which will be open to probably mostly in the US, maybe some UK people, but us Canadians probably won't be a part of this study at that point because Canada is very different when it comes to drugs and getting approval. It seems like in America it's easier to get a drug approved, whereas there's a lot more hoops to jump through in Canada.
Yes, absolutely.
Doesn't mean that Canadians won't be able to participate. We don't know. It could become something that Canadians can participate in. But obviously the hope is that after these phases that the drug would roll out to the greater public.
Yeah.
So also to take note that this is a very expensive gene therapy. All gene therapies in the past have also been very expensive. So it could be millions of dollars per patient.
For one treatment.
Yeah, for one treatment. So it's expected to be very costly. But obviously there's coverage and insurances and stuff like that would cover that. And also as the drug becomes more available, I'm assuming that the price of it will become cheaper and cheaper as it's produced on a mass volume. So
definitely.
Anything else you'd like to add about next steps, Ellen?
No. I mean, yeah, no.
And like the one thing about this study that's different than some of the other studies that's happening is like there's a lot of studies that are oral pills that you take. So you might take this pill every single day to try and prolong the onset. So whereas this is just a one-time thing.
Yeah, and it's constantly being like produced in your brain. So it's the first time we've ever seen like a surgical, right? So we talked about this last year when we were at our conference. And we didn't really talk about it on a large scale, but this is the first time we've actually seen neurosurgery taking place as a source of treatment. And obviously it seems to be going very well.
Yeah. Like they've been talking about it for years, but this is finally some positive, hopeful information. So how does this affect us and our future, and how does this trial make us feel? You want to start, Ellen?
You can go first.
Okay. So one thing that I am hopeful about is that maybe in the near future, hopefully, that maybe I will be able to be a participant in the study or if it is available to Canadians, that's something that I would definitely be up for, to participate in the study. That way, we can hopefully get this drug out to people sooner.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I'm hopeful that maybe someday soon I would be able to take this treatment, and also that this is very promising stuff for our future generations, that obviously, like, our nieces and nephews are at risk, some of them, and that's very promising for their future, that maybe we'll be able to postpone it so much that maybe they won't even develop it in their lifetime. So I'm very hopeful for our future generation.
Yeah. I think it's really awesome news, but I find that with a lot of the trials that happen, when we receive good news, you kind of have to, like, don't get too excited. Not saying that if you feel excited that you shouldn't feel that way, because you should, like, it's great news. But anything can happen. So I try to just be open to that and mindful of that. So, like Amanda said, it's really awesome. And it's, yeah, it gives us a lot of hope for the next generation. And we've always said, like, the next generation will have a cure and the next generation will have this. So if that's the goal, like, yeah.
Yeah. And, like, for me, if I can participate in any study to make it better for any, like, the future generation or even my generation, I would jump at the opportunity to be a part of any study. I will
Mm-hmm.
be the test dummy.
Well, and then there's always a chance that it improves
Yeah, if there's a
you as
chance
well.
that
So
it can help, then why not?
yeah, I think
And
it
not
will.
everybody that is gene positive or has symptoms of HD is going to feel the same way.
No.
But that's just kind of my outlook on any trials.
Yeah, that's good. And I also wanted to say, I know that this news comes with a lot of emotions for people. I think a lot of people, I don't, okay, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't speak for the people. I know one of the emotions that comes up are like, it's too late for this person, or they're angry about it. And I totally get that. Like, not angry that it's happening, but angry that the opportunity was missed for a loved one.
Like, maybe their loved one is in the late stages, or their loved one recently passed away, so
Mm-hmm.
it can be bittersweet to know
Or,
that we're so close to a
yeah.
cure, yet not quick enough.
Yes. And even just being angry that, like, it's not available to you to be in the trial, because that's a huge thing too. Like, I feel like, if me personally, if I knew that I was gene positive, I would want to be in this trial. So I totally get all those feelings, being excited, being angry, all the mixed emotions that come with it.
Yeah. One thing that we want to share with you as well, on a side note, is the Huntington's conference is coming up at the end
Yep.
of October. So that's happening in Mississauga. The dates, or the sign up has officially closed, I believe. So you may have missed that sign up if you haven't signed up already. But I know they're going to be posting some stuff on their website. Some of the, oh my gosh, sessions that are happening. I know they plan on sharing some of those things. It's not going to be the live feed this year, but after the conference, they'll be posting information and some, yeah.
They better, because I can't be there this year.
So, yeah, me and my two steps kids are going this year. So it'll be nice for them to learn and meet new people, and also just to see a lot of the HD community that are our friends, and we call some of them our family
Yeah.
as well.
And then hopefully after the conference is over, you can come back and fill me in, and then maybe we can hop on here and kind of share a little bit of what that looks like for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
Cool.
even have one of the boys be a guest to
guest.
talk about their
Yeah.
experience. So also, we just want to remind you guys that we're here for you. If you ever need anything, if you just want to talk, or you have any questions, or you want to know something about what we shared, just send us a message on Facebook, or you can reach out to us on our email as well. It's hdunfiltered@gmail.com. Or you can also send us a message on our personal pages if you have us as a personal friend. But we're here for you anytime. And like we've said before, if we can't help you or get you the answers that you're looking for, we can connect you with somebody that can. Anything else you'd like to add, Ellen?
No, we pretty much covered it. Yeah, so sorry about the long break we took, but we're really happy to be back and hopefully rolling out content. And
we're probably gonna maybe try and do one episode before the conference happens. We're not sure what that's gonna be yet, but just keep looking at our Facebook page. We'll post when new videos are gonna be coming out. So we hope that this video was informative and that maybe you learned something.
And if you have a question about the trial that we didn't cover, feel free to comment and we will look into it, do our own research, and get back to you. But thanks for watching.
There's not a whole lot of information out there yet, but
yeah, there's lots of questions.
For sure.
But thank you for watching.
See you next time. Bye.